What is up, you magic-loving folks? We're back with another Arbor Magic Club video. I'm going to show you a pretty cool card trick. So, normally you have a spectator with you, but let's just say, I would say, like, tell me when to stop. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to change my mind. Go ahead and tell me when to stop to find a card. You'd have them tap a card normally. Oh, this card? You want this one right there? Okay, just keep an eye on it here, because when I hold it up, square up all the cards. That's your card, okay? Memorize that card. We can go ahead and put that one down. And then you'd hand the cards to the spectator to cut as many times as they like, to do as many shuffles, any kinds of shuffles. They can even do a riffle shuffle, which normally the magician tries to avoid because they don't want that, because it normally messes up any order or anything. But they can even riffle shuffle this. They can do anything they want. And then you say, like all things, I'm gonna find your card, like most magic tricks are. So you kinda, I like to say, like, I've been doing this magic trick for years upon years now, and I can get a good cut, and I didn't have any breaks. You saw me, I shuffled all the cards, but I could snap my fingers, and what was your card? The Queen of Spades, wasn't it? And bam, we have the Queen of Spades. And then once again, they can cut it into the deck, and they can do a riffle shuffle, and realize how when I do this riffle shuffle, the card is not at the top, it's not at the bottom, it is somewhere in the middle, right? And they can do as many cuts or as many riffle shuffles as they want to. It really does not matter. Just get all the cards mixed up, and then you just kind of just riffle through and say, hold on, what was your card again? I think I just cut to it. Was it the Queen of Hearts? And they're like, no. And then you're like, it was the Queen of Spades, wasn't it? And that's just one card. That's not a double lift. So, how's it done? It looks really hard. It looks very complex, like a pro magician. But, really, you're just forcing a card, which I think is my favorite kind of force. You have your Queen of Spades at the top, which is actually a really cool card, because you're going to cut it just a little at the very top. All the other cards are much bigger. I'll give you a comparison here of just two. You see how the second card, the 5 of Diamonds, is much bigger at the very tip, at the top, because you're cutting off the top of the Queen of Spades. Why do you do this? Well, now, when you cut the Queen of Spades into the deck and you riffle through, it just makes a break, like that. So then, it stops you right at that card. So now you can do all different types of stuff. Like you could do false shuffles to keep it at the top, but you just want their Queen of Spades, which is your force card at the top. I like to do things like saying, tell me when to stop, and now it's at the bottom of this right pile I'm making. And then I'm like, okay, and I start spreading out the cards, and they would tap any card. And if they want that card, then I would square it up with the Queen of Spades becoming the top card, or the bottom card. And then I would give it to them and say, that's your card. And then I would hand it to them, and if you feel really secure of them shuffling it around and mixing it up, that's okay. The worst part is to get it on the bottom like that, because then when you riffle through, you won't find a break, and you're like, okay, where is it? Where is it? And you might cut to a wrong place and say it's that. So give it a few cuts just to make sure you feel like it's somewhere in the middle. And then, and if it doesn't work on one side, it's probably because that's not the side where it's cut. You see, there's no breaks or anything, no stops. So then go to the other side. I'm like, okay, nah, I guess right now it's not cut in enough. But you get the point. I showed you a few times already. It's a really cool trick, and it's very easy to get their Queen of Spades at the top. Just remember to force that card, any kind of force. You could do the turning over the cards, and then the first one that's face down is their card, the Queen of Spades. So any kind of force, it's really fun, really cool, a great trick. Remember to like and subscribe. As always, see you next time.